Hi everybody, and I will be singing Give Me You by Shauna Wilson. Make sure you go buy it on iTunes, on Google Play, wherever you get your music from. Go buy her CD, support her. She's awesome. I love her. She's such a worshiper, and that's exactly what I am. And the reason why I picked this song, because I want the Lord to give me Him, and I hope it's not too late for me to ask to give me some more of Him, because I really need more and more of Him throughout my life, throughout each day, because the enemy is really trying to attack me. And it's crazy, because it's crazy how the devil can attack you when you're trying to live right, because he knows the anointing that you have over your life. And now I didn't come on here and to get oh so spiritual and oh so like I didn't know they planned to get like this, but I just needed to say this because it's so many people out here in the United States of America. And I say the United States of America because I plan for everyone to watch this video. And it's so many people out here that God has the greatest calling over your life, but you keep pushing Him back. And the further you push Him back, the more you tell the devil to come in, and the harder it is for you to come to Christ. Why? Because self is so strong to where if you do not deny your flesh, it ain't no way you can get to God, the way that you need to be, the way that you're supposed to be. And when we get to the realization that God is not here to condemn us, but He is here to save us and to set us free from all of our iniquities, and once we begin to think of the goodness of Jesus and all that He has done for us, we will soon begin to say, devil, who are you again? And that's what we have to realize, because if we already know that the devil is already condemned into hell, why are we so afraid to let him go? Why are we so afraid to let the devil go when we already know where he belongs? We know we don't belong there in hell. And that's where we're going to go. No, don't get me wrong. Don't nobody watch this YouTube video and say, well, Khadijah condemning me to hell. No, I'm condemning the sins to hell. So therefore, if you allow the devil to make you do the things that you're doing that are not of God, then therefore those sins that you're doing will send you to hell. Now let's get that straight. But let's always remember that there is always a way out. The way out was when Jesus hung upon that cross and He rose the third day just to tell death to excuse you and to live life freely in God. There's no reason that we need to be so bound up in flesh and up in self and up in the devil to where we can't even stretch out our arms and say, God, I thank you, and God, I love you for waking me up this morning. And God, I thank you, and God, I love you for starting me on my way in. God, I thank you, and God, I love you for just being you in my life and for saving me and for giving me the knowledge that He already condemned. So therefore, I don't need to be afraid of Him. And God, I just need more of you. God, teach me on how to be more like you. Teach me on how to deny my flesh. Teach me on how to let go of those things that were once a hindrance into my life, and how I can throw them away and look back on where you brought me from and notice why I'm where I am at now. Because it's something about living for God, because in God you do not have to worry about lights getting cut off. You don't have to worry about you ain't got no gas money for your car. You don't have to worry about, well, when this bill gonna get paid, when that bill gonna get paid, and you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. I know that in this era of time, we got a lot of kids, and the only reason why I can relate to this is because I was one of those who thought if I got a kid that he will stay. That he will stay. And it's so many of us who always judges those ones who think that. But don't act like it never once crossed your mind when you was with someone that you loved oh so much that in the midst of y'all breaking up, you didn't think that if that you did think, that if you had a kid by him that he was going to stay. But really, you know he wasn't going to stay because the relationship was really done. But that was your tie to him. And there's no way possible that you will be able to untie that tie. You're stuck with him for life, and that's not even the man that you're supposed to be with. But we're so wrapped up in flesh to where we can't get out of this soul tie. We can't get out of this soul tie. Why? Because we're going against the grain. We're going against the book that God set before us, the basic instructions before leaving earth, because we want to live in flesh and allow the devil to use us in any and every way possible. Why?